Everyone, I am back with another craft haul, and this time it is the range. I did have some birthday money left over, and let me just turn this a little bit if I can. So of course it would be rude not to go and spend it on craft items, and I haven't been to the range for a bit. Wanted to stock up on some paper pads in particular, because I do have a lot of paper pads, but they're quite bright, and I was looking for more vintage paper pads, and I managed to find some and some other little bits and pieces, so I thought I would just share these with you, especially if you're doing junk journals or you want vintage papers. I found quite a few pads that are very reasonable, that are quite vintage. There are some brighter ones in here, but we'll go through them and I will show you. So really, I think I spent £40, I think, but I got an awful lot of things. So let me move those there for a minute. Now, these are not paper pads, but I saw these and I just thought these would be fun. They are, I didn't think they were bad for £1.99. They're embossing folders, but you also get the 3 stamps, and the embossing folder obviously has a pattern. This one's just like dots, and it's got like a little window, and you have these stamps. This one says every picture tells a story, and then you've got a camera, it's blank for you to put whatever you want in it. And I thought that these would be great as I'm getting back into the card making. I could make some fun cards with these. So there's that one, and then this is a love themed one, and they're like little, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, little hearts and little dots, and then you've got all you need is love, and then lots of love, different languages. And then this one is just a flower, now or never, that one says, and this is just a pattern. So I thought that these were fun for £1.99, so I got those 3. And then if we go through the paper pads, I got 3 different sizes. These ones are 4x4, and they were £1 each. You get 100 sheets, and you know, this is quite a bright patterned one. But I'm doing a lot of collaging at the moment on envelopes and tags. I love the cats. This is why I got this one. And these are great for just ripping little bits of patterned paper. So this one is quite bright and quite modern, but I'm sure I will find a use for this one. And it's got a lot of lovey-dovey ones. So with Valentine's coming up, a great one to have. Then we have flowering blues, which are just very blues and purples. So really not very vintage, these ones, but you could distress them and make them look vintage, these ones. It's very pretty papers. I like that one, that's lovely, and that one. Oh, that one's nice as well. And then this one is Mandala Dreams, or Mandala, however you pronounce it. And these are just lots of browns and blacks. So, you know, you could distress this one for sure. And then this one is Nature at Heart. And these are very lovely. I love those ones. I think I had this in a large 12x12 pad. I'm sure I did, in fact. I like that one. That's lovely. Leaves. And that's very pretty. Dragonflies. So great for collaging or smaller projects. Then this one is Wonderful Brights. So I think this is the brightest paper pad that I got, but very floral. It's very pretty. And I think even when you're doing vintage projects, it's nice to have a little bit of colour in them as well, you know. So those are the 4x4 ones. And then I got these, which are A6 size. So these 6x4. And I got a couple of, I got this one I'd got twice because I just loved it. It's called Trendy Fall. And these are quite grungy in the colours, you know. And these are lovely size. I love this size 6x4. Look at that one. It's beautiful. And, you know, I thought for £1.99, you get 100 sheets. So not bad at all. I got 2 in that one. This one's called Love Life. And I just thought this would give me lots of assortment and variety for my projects, and stocked up for the year. So no more spending on craft items. This one is Delicate Rose. This one is beautiful. Again, you know, nice vintage colours. And look at these beautiful images. It's got to be one of my favourites, this one. Love that green. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Just lovely flowers in these. I just love the size. This is probably my favourite size, actually. And then we've got Selected Art, which a little bit Tim Holtz on some of these pages as well. Look, with the postcards and the numbers, letters. Remind me of Tim Holtz a bit. And then you've got some lovely, you know, brighter ones as well. Thank you. And just nice, like that one. I should have got 2 of those. Oh, I did get some more. Look, we have some more of these 4x4 ones. Now I'm going to be doing a mermaid journal. I keep putting it off because I keep getting, I'm not complaining, but I get custom orders come in. So of course my other projects have to go on hold, and I'm doing a mermaid journal. So I thought that this would be lovely to include some of these papers with the seashells and the seahorses and fish. So this is quite a bright one, but then the journal that I'm doing is very colourful anyway. So that one is another one. And then Refreshing Basics. That's very gorgeous. You know, the Gorgeous brand. Flamingos, all sorts of lovely. And I'm flicking through them quite quickly, but otherwise we'll be here all day. This is Once Upon a Time, which have birds. I think this one's got unicorns in as well, maybe. Oh, llamas. Llamas. Very pretty pages. That one, and then this one is Unique Stories. Which is a bit modern, this one, but it's got some nice butterflies, flowers, a bit different that one is. So they're more 4x4s. And then I got some 6x6. Now 2 of them I did get twice, Grunge and Botanics. Botanic. The grunge one I love. It's very junk journal. Just perfect, really. So it's very grungy, as it says in the name. So that's the grunge one. These are £1 each. And then the Botanic one, obviously, is very florals, butterflies, but again, you know, sort of vintage sort of colours, lovely leaf ones as well. So I got 2 of those. This one is florals, which is very beautiful, sort of pinks and purples and butterflies. Flowers are beautiful on this one. It's a very pretty pad, this one. That one's florals. And then we have sweet flowers, which are very sort of pastels and flowers. So those are the paper pads, and you know, so I've actually stocked up on those. And then the other little bits and pieces that I got, I always get my flowers, little flowers from there, so I needed to get some flowers. I think these were £1 a pack, little paper flower embellishments. So I love these little dinky doo ones with the little bead in the middle. Just gorgeous. Not enough in the pack though. So I have a couple of packs of those. And then I don't know if you remember in my last video, I was going to show you, oh gosh, my Crafter's Companion diamond press, and I was going to try it out and you know, tell you what I thought of it. And actually I really love it. Now, it was £29 down to £7.50 in Hobbycraft, but they are £15 in the range at the moment, so £7.50 was a real bargain. And I really got it for the kids, because the kids love these little dies, and this is like pocket money crafting. You know, I sometimes take them to Hobbycraft or the Range, and you know, obviously some craft things are quite expensive, but these are like £1 each, these little dies. And you know, my youngest grandson loves doing the die cutting. Now, he can use the big shop under my supervision, but he doesn't really understand the plates and you know, what plates go where and everything, whereas this is just a little folder, and then you just put your die and your paper in there and you run it through. Now, it has got like a sucker thing on here, and you push it down and it sticks. It doesn't stick very well, but it does. Well, that's the only thing I would say, unless I'm just not doing it right. Probably have to wet the bottom of it, I'm not sure. But it is very easy for the kids to use. So I love it. I'm not going to bother doing a demonstration. It's pretty straightforward. You just put your paper in there and your die facing down, and you just run it through. And when I was in the Range, I did find more folders for the diamond press, and they're big long ones, and these were £4 for 3, so I didn't think that was very bad, and that wasn't a lot at all for 3 big folders. So it's great because you can obviously get more of the little dies along here and run them you know, through the little diamond press. But yeah, I really like it actually. I thought it would be perfect for the kids. I mean, I wouldn't have spent £30 on it, no way, but £7.50, I really like it, and it sits on the table. So if I have a little die, I don't have to go and get the big one. My big shot's actually on the floor at the moment because I'm trying to sort out my craft room, but this is ideal for these little cute dies. So I did pick up a couple more of these for the grandkids. Little Miss Princess, they're £1 each. Mermazing, because I'm doing the mermaid journal, and Little Miss Sunshine. So I got these 3 dies and these extra folders for my diamond press. So that was my Range haul, the Range haul. And now I've stocked up on all my paper pads. I've just got to find a home for them. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I just thought I'd show you what I've been up to before I get started for the new year. I'm sure there'll be more craft hauls. There always are. I do have a craft haul vintage book haul to show you as well later, and then we're going to get on with some crafting. So I will see you all later on, and have a lovely day and happy crafting. Lovely to be back, all of you. See you soon. Bye bye.